Oi! How many of yous are Final Fantasy fans, man? And how many of you fellas have been playing Final Fantasy since those early days, man? Wow, that's what I thought, eh? Bro, same here, man. Bro, but here's one I bet you fellas missed, eh? First time I saw World of Final Fantasy, man, I was like, I just want a proper Final Fantasy, man. What the hell are you doing, Square? Well, actually, that is another Final Fantasy. Hey, stop it, man. You know what I mean. So what's a proper Final Fantasy? Bro, I actually had to be forced to play this game, man, because I didn't want anything to do with it, man, ever since it was announced. Bro, but if you would like to see some of your favorite characters from Final Fantasy III, Final Fantasy IV, and Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy VI, VII, VIII, IX, X, and XIII, man, you gotta check this game out. Bro, the nostalgia kicks are so hard that once combined with the fact that this is a Pokemon simulator set in the Final Fantasy universe, I just had to enjoy it, man. World of Final Fantasy was released back in 2016 for the PS4 and the Vita. It was released on the PC last year in 2017, and now it's also gonna drop for the Xbox One and the Switch, I think at the end of this year in 2018. Bro, it's everywhere, man, so again, there's no excuses. Check it out. Graphically, it's a massive departure from the norm for Final Fantasy, This one is cute, bright, fun and happy. The character designs in the game are all chibi versions of the characters we have all come to know and love over the years. And the creatures are all tiny Pokemon-esque versions of many of those favorites from all the Final Fantasies we've played before. At first, I'm not gonna lie, man, that annoyed me, I wasn't prepared to see those beloved behemoths go from this, which we saw in the Final Fantasy XV demo in 2015, to this. But honestly, it didn't take me that long, to fall into the style and appreciate all the hard work that has obviously been done to achieve this amazing distillation of design. The environments, world and effects are all very cute too. The buildings are all squat and distorted and just bursting with character. The UI is clean and very easy to navigate. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Kingdom Hearts UI, I had an absolute blast learning new spells, seeing new versions of old creatures, and of course summoning. Gameplay in World of Final Fantasy will have you moving from hub to hub, capturing Pokemon, capturing those mirages, and then leveling up those mirages and utilizing a new combat feature to Final Fantasy called the Jenga feature. It's actually badass, The two main playable characters can transform between Lilikin form and Giant form. And those mirages are also split into 4 sizes: small, medium, large and extra large. Some of those mirages you can even ride around on as mounts, That's mean, bro. The Jenga feature basically has you building a stack for each character. In any stack you can have 3 sizes. A large size mirage can hold a medium and a medium sized mirage can hold a small. As long as you have found, beaten and captured the mirage, you can then switch them in and out of your Jenga stack as you see fit. The brilliance of this system is twofold. Firstly, you'll want to capture every single mirage you come across, man, just to see what capabilities it can bring to your new combat strategies. And secondly, every mirage you capture can be leveled up via this sphere grid-like leveling system, Many of those can also evolve and grow into larger, more powerful forms. unlocking skills, stat boosts and special attacks, all of which you can unleash if you put them into your Jenga stack. I have to admit man, it's undeniably addictive once you get the hang of that system. I did find myself grinding away just to fill out my Pokédex Mirage Dex? Nah bro, it's a Pokédex, let's not try to pretend it's not So many of my favourite summons are here too man, along with some new ones that are absolutely awesome to unleash in combat. Some of those Mirages are also stackable man, permanently fighting with Ifrit and Shiva, yeah. As you progress through the story and move from hub to hub, you will also encounter champions. They can be summoned into battle to perform a single attack, most of which harken back to a signature move they performed in the Final Fantasy that they originated from. This was a part of the game that really pulled me in There was nothing quite like meeting Cloud, Squall, and many other key characters from Final Fantasy games that I've fallen in love with over the years. Bro, hearing Yuna and Tidus' voices again was such a hit to the nostalgia feels.
Like we're soulmates, wouldn't you say?
This is no time for silly jokes.
Well done Square, well done man. Even though the world and your progress through it is quite linear, players have the choice to revisit areas and grind for those rare mirages. Throughout my playthrough, I never really felt bored or overwhelmed, even though the combat is random encounter based. Each of the areas will usually have hidden treasure chests, and many have hidden areas that can only be accessed if you have a mirage that has an ability that can be used in the field, such as Flutter, which allows you to cover a small distance by air. Outside of the main storyline quests, there are tons of side missions and requests to complete for people in need. Some of these are really basic fetch quests but there's also a place that will be unlocked that will allow you to delve into the memories of events that have already transpired and alter those outcomes. These are called intervention quests. In true Final Fantasy form, there is also a place to do battle with all manner of enemy mirages and mirage stacks called the Colosseum. It's an awesome place to test out new battle strategies and new stack loadouts with no risk Playing through the story and just the story will probably set you followers back somewhere around 30 to 40 hours But old Haz is sitting at around 120 hours now, and I'm so close to snagging another platinum trophy man. It's a little bit cliche but I don't really ever have any issues with that as long as it feels fresh. You start the game as Lon and Rain. They are twins and they've got amnesia. This mysterious woman sends you on your way, basically saying that you can recover your memories by heading to this world called Grimoire. Soon, you are caught up in the going-ons of the inhabitants of Grimoire and their plight against the Bahamutian army. There's a really great twist that took me by surprise and that kept me well and truly interested in finishing the game. And you also meet a small flying cat fox called Tama. Fah bro, that's a moldy name man, shot square. As you progress, you'll come across many key characters from other Final Fantasies right here in Grimoire, who are also caught up in the fight against the Bahamutian army. You'll also come across memorable locations and side characters who have brilliant cameos, many of which you followers will remember. The sounds and music in World of Final Fantasy is very good. It's not phenomenal but it is catchy man. It's really pleasant, and the main song that plays in the town hub is one of those tunes that you will definitely catch yourself humming along to when you get up and make yourself a cup of tea man. But the standout feature of the audio, it just has to be the voice acting Man, some of this writing and dialogue is just so funny dude.
So let's hear it. What's wrong, Ton Dog?
Oh, Did I just hear you refer to me as Ton Dog?
I think this game, even though I was ultra resistant to playing, actually turned out to be something that definitely hit me in the nostalgia feels, and worth a play for any Final Fantasy fan. I would definitely say that if you're one of those kind of people that will get a kick out of seeing those iconic characters from those old Final Fantasy games, and you want to see those summons again and those signature attacks revisited, then you have to check it out. So all in all, I give this game a total score of 8 Grimoires out of 10. Oi, don't forget to like and subscribe, eh? But hold up, man. Don't forget, ding-a-ling that bell. Man, it's important as, eh, man, because then you fellas will get a notification every time I make a new video. Catch you fellas on the next one, eh? Shop, bro.